Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Simsbury Shortcake and today we are building a pretty fun and exciting build. What I am going to be building today is a cat cafe. I am building this in Brindleton Bay, the world of cats and dogs, and I'm building it where the Salty Paws Saloon is. And the reason I chose this lot is just because I love the surrounding area. I love the pier with the lights, and I think that it just made for a really nice area for this to be around. And so I kind of decorated this to not necessarily fit because it's kind of pink and bright, but to have lights and be vibrant and just be a cute cafe in town. And so now I'm doing the outside. It's a little bit of a box shape because for a lot of these builds, like when I look at pictures or stuff, like what the picture shows is just a building where you can't really see the top like we can in The Sims, or it's connected to another building. So it's kind of looks a little weird from the top, but that's just how The Sims is. So I tried to just add some fun texture with the little cat light on the wall and the slats from Eco Lifestyle, which is one of my favorite things to add to a build. I just think that it is a really simple way to add some fun texture to a build. And along with that, I just added some windows in. I kind of wanted to go with the pink kind of pastel theme, so I used the new windows from Growing Together. I haven't used them that much or in that shade yet, so it was fun to get to use those and then have them come together so nicely with the slats from Eco Lifestyle. But the back of the building changes a lot. I kind of wanted to put the slats, but then it didn't really work with the windows. And now I'm just adding some pink landscaping just to fill in some of that space and make it a little less boring and more inviting and just a little bit more decorated. And then I'm doing the same to the corresponding side on that other side. I'm just filling that in and making sure there's no huge gaps or anything. And then I'm adding another walkway to the side. I end up putting some chairs over there later. Here's just kind of an outdoor cat area. There's some litter boxes and some toy boxes for the cats to have toys if someone wants to play with them, if they put this in their game. And then there's just some toys. The other side, I wanted to make just a tiny little area outside that looked like a little cat forest, because I just thought that that would honestly be super cute. And then this is one of my favorite things to do in a build, is size up the lights from one of the kits, a cozy kit. I can't remember the exact name. The Little Campers kit, that's what it's called. I love sizing those lights up because it fits perfectly between the columns if you place them at that length. And here I just had a little bit of a silly little struggle. I kind of wanted to leave it in because I laughed a little bit watching it back because it was so simple to literally just put the lights first instead of the columns, but I struggled for so long instead of doing that. So here we can see me adding the light to the patio upstairs, which I thought was just a cute little accent. And like I said, I wanted to embrace the lights nearby and add some lights of some own for the cafe. So that's what I was doing here, and it ended up fitting perfectly in both of the spots that I wanted it to go in. And now I'm just adding some more landscaping because I didn't really like how boring the side was looking. And now I'm just adding some dirt in to make it look kind of realistic. And then here are the tables that I was talking about. We just have some more seating outside so you can get your coffee or your croissant or whatever your sim would like. And you can sit outside. Maybe some cats will join you. And I love this store. Oh, and these picnic tables, I love them. They're so cute, and they match the bench that's over there in the other cat area. For the inside, I wanted to keep the pink theme, so I added a pink carpeted area, which ends up being a sort of cat area. Although I didn't want this place to limit where the cats could be. As you can see in the beginning, there was cats on the counter. There's a little space for them. So this place is pretty open to cats being pretty much anywhere. And here I just add a little sitting area next to the coffee bar, so your Sims can sit here and they can use one of the laptops that I add in a minute, or they can just sit here, play with the cat, and drink their coffee. And here I'm adding some decoration. I just wanted a nice little menu And now we're moving on to the cat area. I thought that those paw prints on the wall were so cute. I love putting those on the wall. And I never used those cat decals, and I thought that I would probably never have a better chance to use them as I will in this build. And then I just have some adopt posters and a cat calendar and just some cute little cat decorations that we have in the game. And I'm honestly not entirely sure if they used those cat beds under the stairs, but I wanted to fill the space and I thought it'd at least look cute, and there's plenty of cat beds other places for them to use. And going back to the cat area, I'm just putting in some toys for them and some places for them to play and sleep and a place to sit so that the people can sit and watch and play with the cats, kind of like how a real cat cafe would have like a area just for the cats, but this one doesn't limit where the cats can go because it's just The Sims. And then downstairs, I am just putting some tables around, filling some space, putting some spaces to eat and just sit. And I love that little rug. I kind of forgot about it because I never used it, but it ended up just being perfect for the little area, like introducing the cat area. And up here, there's just like a quiet study area in the corner because I wasn't really sure what to do with that area, but I figured it would be a nice little area. Oh, and these cat statues is probably my favorite part of the build. I used like every single swatch and just put it around the various tables and counters, and I absolutely love it. It's probably my favorite part of the build. And then the bathroom is just cute and pink as well, and there's a little mirror on the side as well. And then I just add some speakers, and then that is pretty much the whole build. Now we're going to look at the final tour of the build. If you like this build, you can download it on the gallery at Simsbury Short. But here we're just looking at the outside. We have some of that landscaping and some trees, along with some sitting in cat areas. There's also the vet vending machine, so that you can come here and get your animals the vet treats, so you don't have to take them to the vet. So you can kind of make a cafe visit instead of a vet visit if you wanted. And then we have the interior, which is just as pink, if not more, than the outside. And we just have some nice sitting areas along with the coffee counter and the counter next to it. We have a trash can next to the door and a mini cat area next to the larger cat area with a large play space for the cats and some sitting areas as well. And then upstairs we have a little study corner with some nice pictures on the wall. And then we also have another area for your Sims to eat, as well as another little place for the cats to play upstairs. And then we have the very pink bathroom as well. And it is gender neutral, so any Sims can go in here. And then that is pretty much it. So if you like the build, don't forget to subscribe and like for more build videos, and download the gallery at Simsbury Short. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.